6. Brendan's metaphysics. Even 11. Though Brendan labored on issues in metaphysics and ontology during his life, he rarely posted on those subjects all through his lifetime. The effect of his perspectives is because of the truth that from his early lectures on the University of Würzburg he mentioned them together along with his students, each in magnificence and, specifically in later years, in correspondence. Even 11. Though Brendan's perspectives have undergone great modifications over the years, his standard mindset may be characterized as sober, parsimonious, and, with inside the modern-day use of the term, nominalist. At no factor did he admit the life of universals. He alternatively trusted meteorological concepts to account for classical issues in ontology. Brendan's early metaphysics, that is the end result of his vital studying of Aristotle, is a shape of conceptualism. He does distinguish among substance and accidents, however argues that each are however fictions cum fundamentum in re. With this, he desires to signify that they do now no longer have real life, however that we are able to make judgments approximately actual matters which might be accurate and comprise references to materials and accidents. This view is carefully linked to his epistemic perception of truth, in line with which the query of whether or not a judgment is genuine does now no longer rely on its similar to fact, however alternatively on whether or not it could be judged with evidence. Brentano elucidates the relational aspect and its residences on the premise of the meteorological notions of logical part and metaphysical part, the previous of which account for abstract, repeatable residences, the latter for the concrete residences of aspect. Both aren't taken into consideration to be denizens of fact in a slender sense, however alternatively fictions which have a basis in fact. After the advent of the perception of intentionally in his Psychology from an Empirical Standpoint, 1874, Brentano struggled to account for the ontological popularity of the intentional item. When he first introduces the perception, suggesting, as we've got visible above, that, very intellectual phenomenon consists of something as item inside itself, he appears to be involved ordinarily in offering a mental thesis and does now no longer appear to be overly involved with its ontological implications. At this factor, the speak of an immanent item could have been a trifling falcon de parlor. Soon Brentano reveals himself with inside the need, however, to cope with this query and, as a end result, to complement the area of gadgets in his ontology. He appears to confess that subsequent to concrete matters there are realia, that is, gadgets that to now no longer truly exist however have the popularity of thought gadgets or, as he places it, anti-rationes, that don't have an essence and do now no longer stand in causal relations. In his Overdue Philosophy, from 1904 on, Brendan rediscovers the distinctive feature of ontological parsimony and takes up the primary insights of his conceptualized period, growing them to a shape of RAM, in keeping with which the handiest objects that exist are man or woman matters. While younger Brendan attempted to ontologically play down sure methods of speaking, overdue Brendan attempted to take away them from philosophical discourse. He abandons the perception of Israeli, which he now regards as linguistic fictions, and maintains to disclaim the life of universals or summary instead. He conceives each material and injuries as actual matters which are associated with each other with the aid of using a selected metrological relation. A twist of fate does now no longer handiest ontologically rely on the substance. It additionally incorporates the substance as a component without, however, containing any supplementary. A white desk, for that reason, is a twist of fate that incorporates the desk as a component. If we had been to color it crimson, the white desk might quit to exist and the crimson desk might come into life, the continuity among the two being assured with the aid of using the desk, which become a part of the white desk and is now a part of the crimson desk. Brendan's ontology is thought to a broader target market the handiest through posthumously posted works that had been edited with the aid of using his overdue college students Oscar Krauss and Alfred Hastily, who taken into consideration his overdue role maximum critical and for that reason placed much less emphasis on Brendan's in advance phases. Only these days the improvement of Brendan's perspectives on ontology has won extra attention, in particular through the paintings of students who had been capable of have a look at unpublished manuscripts with inside the information. This underlines all over again the want of a vital version of Brendan's whole class, which might make it feasible for a broader target market to significantly examine the improvement of Brendan's perspectives in ontology.